Before we proceed, please let the chair read the three specific grounds for impeachment. First, under the first act of betrayal of public trust, institutionalizing systemic corruption through the BBM parametric formula of allocables.
She had to clarify.
Second act of betrayal of public trust, abuse of discretionary power over unprogrammed appropriations. And third act of betrayal of public trust, direct personal involvement in budgetary insertions and kickback schemes. For uniformity, since we deliberate on the sufficiency in substance, with respect to the De Jesus complaint per ground, we will be following the same system. So we are reminding the members to please confine the manifestation on the first ground first, and that is institutionalizing systemic corruption through the BBM parametric formula of allocables. That is for the guidance of the members. The Honorable Zamora.
Pwede ka nang...
Madam Chair, if I may make my manifestation as regards the entire complaint. Yesterday, it was made clear that for an impeachment complaint to be declared sufficient in substance, the recital of facts should constitute the impeachable offense charged. It is clear that we need to show the ultimate facts or the overt acts of the President in relation to the various schemes he allegedly perpetrated. The second complaint shows three different schemes. In brief, they are institutionalizing systemic corruption through the BBM parametric formula, abuse of discretionary power as regards unprogrammed appropriations, and direct personal involvement in kickbacks. These three, in fact, are interconnected. It is all about the flood control scheme. I don't want to belabor the point, Madam Chair. It is clear from the complaint that the President did not do any overt act that will show that he directed these three schemes. In the first place, it was not the President who created the BBM parametric formula of the DPWH. Having an imperfect policy direction is not an impeachable offense. Second, that the Supreme Court struck down the provision relating to PhilHealth funds does not make the President primarily liable for such. The connection to corruption is highly speculative. Finally, that the President allegedly has a direct personal involvement is not clear from the allegations or borne out from the records. We should not tolerate the use of hearsay allegations, videos that are not attested to, or fake news. The Honorable De Lima yesterday repeatedly said that there should be a nexus between the specific acts and the impeachable offense charged, and I fully agree. Accusations are not factual allegations. A lot of what is written are mere speculations or conjectures arising from hearsay and worse, even double hearsay testimonies, just to connect the President to the charges. To say that the office of the President has become the command center of a criminal enterprise is not only unfounded, but is also a mere dramatic rhetoric. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Next, we recognize the Honorable Garbin.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair, may I also be recognized later on?
Honorable Garbin, then Honorable Gonzalez, then Honorable Abante, one after the other. Thank you.
Madam Chair, also, this representation, I've been raising my hands early on.
Okay, let me repeat. Honorable Garbin, and then Honorable De Lima, Vice Chair Dumogan, Honorable Gonzalez, and then Honorable Abante. And then Honorable Rodriguez.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. You may proceed, Honorable Garbin.
Thank you, Madam Chair. On the first ground, the BBM parametric formula as an institutionalization of corruption. The core allegations of the complainant is that the DPWH approach or the baseline balance manage allegedly shows priorities of leaders to override technical allocations and branding it BBM, and it proves as a presidential corruption framework. Let me state, Madam Chair, that this is not sufficient in substance. Number one, a planning allocation formula is not illegal on its face. Government budgeting necessarily involves policy priorities. The phrase priorities of leaders, even if quoted, is not proof of craft. It is consistent with political accountability in appropriations, especially where Congress itself sets national priorities. The complaint does not cite a constitutional provision prohibiting executive consideration of policy priorities in infrastructure programming. Second, no pleaded fact shows that the President authored, ordered, or used the formula to commit a corrupt act. The complaint infers presidential culpability from branding BBM and from the existence of managed stage. That is not ultimate facts, Madam Chair. It is an argument. Third, no Annex authentic DPWH document is shown in the filed copy. The complaint quotes and footnote sources, but the filed copy provided does not attach the complete DPWH policy issuance as a certified annex for committee verification. Without the annexes, the committee is being asked to accept the complainant's characterization rather than reviewing the underlying document. So my take on this, Madam Chair, is at most this pleads a policy critic. It does not plead an impeachable offense, nor a willful constitutional breach. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
Madam Chair,
The Honorable Tino.
yes, this is just with regard to the observation of the Honorable Garbin that...
You may proceed.
Thank you. That the observation of the Honorable Garbin that the complaint was submitted without annexes. For the information of the committee, if it is not yet aware, the complaint was submitted with annexes in a USB format, and it was sealed by in an envelope by the Secretary General or the Office of the Secretary General when it was received. And among the annexes is the complete document of the BBM parametric formula, among others. No, so let me correct that wrong information that there are no annexes. There were annexes officially submitted, and we hope that the committee will provide the annexes to the members themselves for their appreciation. Thank you, Madam Chair.
The committee notes of the manifestation of the Honorable Tino with respect to the submission of the said annexes.